Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Lowry at Home. I'm your host, Naturalist Kirk. This is episode 68. We just keep on trucking ahead. We're here every Monday at 10 a.m. Thank you for joining us live here on Facebook. On today's episode, we have Naturalist Lauren standing by. She is ready to teach you all about animal tracks, trails, and signs. So let's take it away, Lauren. Go ahead.
Hello everyone, it's Naturalist Lauren, and today we're learning all about winter animal signs. Winter is one of my favorite seasons to explore outside because with a fresh blanket of snow on the ground, any and all animal activity is recorded for others to find. Today we're going to look at some common winter animal signs, identify what made them, and interpret the story they've left behind. The first winter sign that comes to people's minds is usually animal tracks. Animals who remain active during Minnesota winters are constantly moving around for their survival, which leaves many footprints in the snow. To identify a track, you can first look at the shape. What does the foot look like? How many toes are there? Does it have claws? These questions and others can help you identify patterns to narrow down what kind of animal might have left the track. Some common animal tracks you might find in Minnesota include deer, squirrel, and canine tracks. Deer have heart-shaped hooves that are cloven, which means they're broken into two parts, and their hooves come to a point at the front. That point usually tells you which direction they're walking. Squirrels leave 4 footprints. They have 2 small footprints with 2 larger footprints. You can usually see claw marks, and often at the bases of trees, they just stop. The last one would be canines. That would be the dog family. So domestic dogs like pets, foxes, coyotes, and even wolves depending on where you are in the state. These tracks have 4 toes with claw marks. You can make an X between the heel and the toe pads, and they usually have 2 bumps at the bottom of the heel pad. Of course, there are a wide variety of animal tracks you could find, but these are the more common examples we find on the trails of Lowry Nature Center. Speaking of trails, once you've had a good look at your tracks, another great winter animal sign is trails. In fact, trails are often what catch our attention when it comes to animal tracks because they're the thing you see before you get to look at the track up close. Moving through deep snow can use up a lot of energy, so different animals use different strategies to get around. Here are some examples of how different animals move through the snow. Some animals are what we call hoppers. These animals have larger back legs and feet that help them leap across snow. Their prints usually have 4 feet total, and their front feet land first, with the back feet in front. Other animals are considered bounders. These animals have long bodies with equal-sized legs. They place their back feet where the front tracks were to save energy. So when they run, or when they bound, it looks like there are only 2 feet leaving tracks, when in reality there are 4. The last group we'll talk about here are called amblers, or sometimes known as zigzaggers. These animals have long legs, shift their weight from one side to the other when walking, and they use the tracks from their front feet for their back feet. Humans technically fall in this category too, because when we walk, we shift our weight from side to side. So you can have 2-legged creatures or 4-legged creatures in the ambler category. So what happens if you find something that isn't a track or trail? What other winter animal signs might you find? Another common sign would be urine or scat. Urine is animal pee, scat is animal poop. Urine can be found in various shades of yellow snow, and it can even be in blue shades sometimes. Animals like the eastern cottontail, when they eat buckthorn, can have blue pee. As for scat, the shape and size depends on the animal who made it, so it can be an excellent sign of what animals have been in the area. Meat eaters, carnivores, usually have tubular scat with hair or fur inside, while plant eaters, herbivores, have pellet-like scat filled with grasses and other plant fibers. A few other signs you might find include wing marks, where a bird of prey has caught an animal, or feathers, where an animal has caught a bird. Blood, where an animal was wounded or killed. Caches, where animals like squirrels have buried and then dug up food for winter. and even beds and burrows. There are so many different animal signs to be found outside, but winter gives us an extra step up when it comes to finding clues. Each new track or trail leaves a mystery to solve and a story to tell. And the best way to practice is to get outside and go look for yourself. So happy tracking, good luck, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you, Lauren, for teaching us all about all that cool stuff. If you missed anything and you just joined us, go ahead and you'll be able to rewind and watch the full episode here. There are also some things going on out at the Nature Center right now. We do have some fun activities you can do. They are going to appear on your screen momentarily. Do check those out, and we look forward to seeing you out at Lowry Nature Center. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great day.